This is Iron Protocol. This video is for those who value longevity over temporary ego. Waking up with a numb or paralyzed lower back after leg day is not a badge of honor. Most lifters accept chronic back pain as a natural tax for training heavy. It is not. It is a symptom of mechanical failure and a lack of abdominal discipline. By subscribing to Iron Protocol, you align your training with long-term structural integrity. Today, I will show you how to distinguish between muscle growth and spinal damage. Let's begin. 1. Distinguishing soreness from injury. You must learn to read the signals your body sends after a heavy session. Muscle soreness feels like a dull ache within the tissue of the erector spinae. Injury feels like a sharp, localized pinch or a radiating numbness down the limbs. If you cannot distinguish between the two, you are guessing with your career. Ignoring joint pain leads to permanent disc herniation and the end of your lifting journey. True discipline requires the honesty to stop when the pain is structural rather than muscular. 2. The lethal reality of shear force. The spine is designed to handle axial loading, not the shear force of a rounded back. When you allow your lumbar to curve under load, you create a hydraulic press effect on the L4-L5 discs. This rounding creates a mechanical disadvantage that forces the spine to do the work of the hips. The consequence is not just a missed rep, but a catastrophic structural failure. A rounded back is a sign of a weak mind and a lack of technical control. You must maintain a neutral spine to ensure the load stays on the posterior chain. 3. Master the internal pressure cooker. Bracing is not simply sucking in your gut. It is creating an internal pillar of air. You must draw breath into your diaphragm and expand your midsection against your belt or abdominal wall. This intra-abdominal pressure creates a 360-degree support system for your vertebrae. Without this compression, your spine is a stack of loose bones under a heavy bar. Failure to brace correctly is the primary reason for lower back collapse during a squat or pull. Treat every rep as a test of your internal pressure and structural rigidity. 4. The hip hinge versus the squat. Many lifters injure their backs because they try to squat their deadlifts. The deadlift is a hip hinge, a horizontal displacement of weight rather than a vertical one. By failing to sit back into the hips, you force the lower back to become the primary lever. This shift in mechanics places the maximum stress on the most vulnerable part of your spine. You must master the hinge to transfer the load to the glutes and hamstrings where it belongs. Precision in movement is the only way to move heavy weight safely. Now you know that back pain is a choice made through poor mechanics and lack of bracing. Understanding the mechanics of the hinge is only the first step toward total physical dominance. The next topic on breathing mechanics is even more vital for your absolute strength. Subscribing to the Iron Protocol ensures you never miss the technical adjustments that separate the elite from the injured. So, move to the next phase of your training by mastering the breath. If you don't, you will continue to leave your spine unprotected under the bar. Iron Protocol.